Round one. DJ Debs versus the obstacles of life. Fight!
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's episode of Grind Hard, Hustle Smart with your boy, Charles Johnson. Yes, I'm decided to do something a little bit different today. Yes, if you notice the background, what your boy got, I got some new LED lights up there for you all. Just trying to set the ambiance, just trying to set the mood. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about today, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to talk about one of the things that I've learned, just this past week and how it ties into my background in the military and how can I utilize that to give you all a good message, something wholesome and full of that meat that you need to help you get through the day. So that's what I'm gonna do for you today. I'm diverting from what I've been doing, which is telling the stories from my life. Well, in a sense, not in the sense that I'm telling the things that I've been through, but I'm telling you how you can better utilize the lessons that I've learned and how it can benefit you. So that's what I'm gonna talk about today. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it, man. So I was looking at my grades. If you don't know, I finally went back to school last year to finally complete the bachelor's program that I've started years ago while I was on active duty. So now I'm almost done, man. I got 6 credits left. I'm almost done. But I was looking at my grades from last semester, and I'm looking at my grades, and I'm scrolling down. I got all A's and one B. And then I noticed at the bottom of my grade sheet it says Dean's List. Now, to many of you, that might not mean anything, but to me, it meant a great deal because when I transferred into the school I go to, Broward College, I had a 2.1 GPA. While I was on active duty and just going throughout life and things happening, I just let life happen to me. I didn't rise to the occasion. I didn't try to fight back. I just got in that sunken place, got depressed, got anxious, and just decided that whatever happened to me, I deserved, and that there was nothing I could do about it. I just succumbed to the pressures of life, of supposed reality. And the reason why that dean's list made a not a, l- meant a lot to me because you have to have a 3.0 to get on a dean's list. So I went from a 2.1 GPA to a 3.0. So what you say, Charles? Why do you say this? I say this for this reason. It reminds me of something that they told me over and over again when I trained with like some Green Berets for a short period of time when I was in the military, and something you hear the Navy SEALs say all the time, and that is the only easy day was yesterday. The only easy day was yesterday. And people hear that term a lot, especially as all these video games like Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, all these games and movies glorifying combat and warfare and the military lifestyle. But seldom do people realize what those sayings mean. And what they mean is that every day you have to approach it as if it has its own challenges. Every day has its own separate challenges, its own separate obstacles, its own separate setbacks, the things that may occur that prevent you from completing what you had set out to do. So yesterday was easier than today because we don't know what today holds for us. But it's up to us to decide to meet that mark every day, to rise to the occasion of the obstacle presented in front of us each and every single day. That is the essence behind the only easy day was yesterday because we know what happened yesterday. We can play out in our mind and remember what happened yesterday, but we have no clue what's going to happen today or tomorrow. So it is up to us to rise to the occasion and meet that mark every time when those occurrences happen every brand new day. There's no point in worrying about yesterday. There's no reason to sit here and just get sunken in our own regret of the things that we did not accomplish. Okay, we didn't accomplish it yesterday. Today's a new day. It's going to present its own separate challenges, its own separate barriers, its own separate obstacles. But it is up to us to rise to the occasion to make sure that we don't regret today like we regret yesterday. The only easy day was yesterday, guys. You lived through it already. It's done. It's over. Finished. No need, no use in worrying about it. But let's be the men and the women, the people, human beings that we were called to be today. Let's meet today's challenges. That's how I got from a 2.1 to a 3.0. I can't worry about what I did yesterday, but I can make sure I focus on today and meet today's challenges. Sure, I may not have did that well on a previous exam before, but today I'm gonna slaughter this exam. I'm gonna dominate this exam. I'm gonna murder this exam. I may not have understood the concepts that my professor was trying to teach me days previous, but let me ensure that I fully understand what he or she is teaching me or instructing me on today. The only easy day was yesterday, guys. Get that in your minds. Let that soak down into your spirit, into your soul. The only easy day was yesterday. That's why you see a lot of us military guys, we have short memories. We can't focus on the past. We got to focus on what it is directly in front of us at this point in time, because that is the only thing that matters at this moment in time. Because if I get bogged down in the regret and the depression of the things that has happened to me in the past, I'll become paralyzed. Call it, what is it? Analysis paralysis. Keep kind of just going through the Rolodex of things that have happened throughout my life and my mind and just analyzing over and over again what I did wrong to the point where I become immovable and where I am presently. And we're too far along to allow that to happen. Now, that happened to us already. We've already experienced 2022. We're now in 2023. The only easy year was last year. You made it. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the only easy year was last year. The only easy year was last year. Now you're in 2023. This year is going to have its own separate challenges, its own separate obstacles, barriers, things that you have to fight through, things that you will need to bring in all your courage, all your gumption, all your intestinal fortitude, all your wisdom, all your vision, all your foresight, all your mental capacity, all your intelligence, all your creativity, all your inspiration, motivation, determination, grit. You're going to need all those things now. There's no need in giving 22 your energy. 2023 needs you now. So let's begin to rise to the occasion now, today. Rise to the occasion right now. Stop making these resolutions and saying, I'm going to. No, say, I am, or I have done. Make a declaration, not a guess, not a question, but make a declaration to say, this is what I am, and this is what I'm going to do. Because I already made it through last year. I already made it through yesterday. The only easy year was last year. The only easy day was yesterday. But I can rise to the occasion today. I can rise to the occasion this year and become the person who I was meant to be. Become the individual who I was meant to be. Find my life's meaning. Find my life's purpose and begin to exercise that each moment of the day, every day. Every day. And I'll begin to let go the strings of the past that are trying to pull me backwards. I will begin to let go of the weight of the past that is trying to hold me down and make me immovable at this present point in time in my life. I will begin today to see myself, envision myself in that role that I have been fighting for my entire life. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw myself here today, long time ago. I saw myself speaking to global audiences, speaking to millions of people around the world, being on the Dean's List, being an outstanding student. I saw myself here years ago. Had I chose to just succumb to the regrets of the past, I would not be sitting here, in front of you right now. But it took me learning that the only easy day was yesterday, and that every day presents its own challenges, its own problems that need solving, and it's up to me to rise to the occasion to meet them. And I will not get into the future unless I do that. You have to decide. You have to decide, ladies and gentlemen, to let things go, to let the past be in the past and start working progressively towards your future. Because the only easy day was yesterday. You made it already. Stop focusing on what vanquished. That day ended at 11:59 p.m. And when that clock struck 12 a.m. and became the next new day, that day was over, finished, finito, termino, no longer existed. You got a new set of challenges to meet. You need to rise to the occasion and make sure that you don't let today end like you let yesterday end. That's how you make progress. That's how you implement change. That's how you change who you are. That's how you become who you are. That's how you change habits. That's how you go from a 2.1 GPA to a 3.0. That's how you go from a person who was supposed to get his GED when he was kicked out of school, not once, but twice, to finally becoming a college graduate, to now having the idea to go to get his MBA, become a PhD someday. That's how you do it. Doesn't all happen in a day. It doesn't all happen in a day, but it can happen. It can happen. But let's stop getting stuck in yesterday. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's over. Rise to the occasion of what's happening right now in front of you today. Rise to the occasion. I want you all to do that for me. That's your call to action. Rise to the occasion of the challenges that are presented in front of you and dominate them. Dominate them. Don't just accomplish them, dominate them. Give it 110%. However long it takes to accomplish that thing, give it your all. Give yourself to that challenge. See, that's often a problem that we have when we still harbor regret in our minds is that, yeah, we'll meet the new challenge, but we're still thinking about how that last challenge whooped us. When we need to forget that. It's over. We didn't surpass that already. We didn't pass that already. It's over now. Now we got a new challenge. Forget that. And now we have a new challenge that we need to dive in and give our whole self to so that we can dominate it. That way we don't have any regret. That way we can start to solidify this foundation, these building blocks that our legacy will rest upon. How people will remember us. Nobody wants to be remembered as the guy or the gal who kind of conquered something. No, I want to conquer it, dominate it, make it mine. I own it now. It's mine now. The only easy day was yesterday. I need you all to determine for yourselves right now that you are going to meet the challenges presented in front of you today. You're going to dominate them. You're going to let that regret go. It is not doing anything good for you. It's just holding you back in that mindset, in that place where you used to be. If you think like the past, you're going to act like the past, and you're going to be in the past. And the world is going to move past you. The world is going to pass you by. And then you're going to realize when you get 10 years from now and you're still at that same place you were years ago, What happened? What happened? Time has passed me by. Yes, it has, because you decided to stay in that place, to get stuck in that place. Decide today to climb out. Meet the world where it is. Meet today's challenges. Do what it takes. Decide that the only easy day was yesterday, and I need to meet the challenges of today. Because if I meet the challenges of today, I'll be prepared to meet the challenges of tomorrow. And if I can meet the challenges of tomorrow, I'll be prepared to meet the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. And that's how you build a legacy. One brick at a time, a house is built. One brick at a time, a house is built from the ground level up. Doesn't happen in a day. It happens repetitively, over time, progressively, throughout time. Meet the challenges that are presented in front of you, and I promise you, you'll get to exactly where you need to be. That's what my call to action is to you. Meet the challenges of today. Leave regret behind. Start leaning into the future. And tell yourself, when you meet that obstacle each and every single day, the only easy day was yesterday. Today presents its own set of challenges and its own separate obstacles and new barriers for me to conquer and for me to overcome. And it is my responsibility to rise to the occasion and exceed the standard, meet the standard, and beat the standard. Ladies and gentlemen, you all are awesome, amazing, wonderful human beings. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. You can find us on YouTube. You can find it on TikTok. You can find it on Instagram. We're everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't done so already, please share this with your friends. Share this podcast with your friends, ladies and gentlemen. It really does help us out. This podcast, if you haven't known already, is listened to around the world. Man, I've got people listening in Ghana, Nigeria, Australia, the UK, obviously the US, Canada, man. We're everywhere. Spain, man, it's just amazing to see. It's amazing to see, and I'm so proud of the work that we have put in, and I'm proud of each and every one of you as you stick with this channel each and every single day. If you need to reach out to me, the email address is charlesspeakslife@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out to me. Also, you can find me to book me for speaking engagements at thecharlesjohnson.com. Yes, let me repeat that again. thecharlesjohnson.com for speaking engagements. You can also go to thegrindishard.com to purchase our merchandise. Right now, we're only able to send items or do transactions here in the continental US. I apologize. We're working to make it international. But once again, we're available on all podcasting platforms: Amazon, Apple, Google, Stitcher, Radio Public, Spotify. We're on them all. Yes, you can find us on YouTube as well. The channel is growing. It's becoming awesome. I post shorts all the time. You can find me there. I don't know. Sometimes I'm working out. Sometimes I'm posting inspirational shorts. You may find me doing anything. So just come check us out. Grind hard, hustle smart, same name on every platform. I enjoy each and every one of you. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, don't let anybody tell you anything different than what I'm about to tell you. And that is, you are all awesome, amazing, wonderful human beings. Let's get out there and get it. The only easy day was yesterday. And remember, grind hard, hustle smart. Have a good one.
For the rugged, for the rugged, for the rugged, for the rugged. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. 8-6 all the hay. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the balls. I'm flipping the. On record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want to act, not the ghost. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. Running through it with the young influence, adolescent presence, I'm succumbing to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete ejected, but the moves elusive, and I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost them. I can't work on winners when I know you're losing, so I rip the winners and they throw the deuces. Guess I had to pivot, shooting no bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper cash, fuck a tax, that's a joke. Tell them laugh, Uncle Sam. track, give me the max. I got lab on my back, you ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, 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 for the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. Facts, I need racks.